Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all the viewers. Hopefully all of you are fine and doing well in your life. Welcome back to this study channel Concept Enhancer. In the previous videos we had discussed all active voice tenses in detail. In today's video we are going to discuss past continuous tense passive voice. In this video we will learn how to change simple, negative and interrogative sentence of past continuous tense. पिछली वीडियोस में हम डिटेल से डिस्कस कर चुके हैं तमाम एक्टिव वॉइस टेंसेस को. आज की वीडियो में हम पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस पैसिव वॉइस को डिटेल से डिस्कस करेंगे. इस वीडियो में हम देखेंगे आप सिंपल, नेगेटिव और इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस को पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस के नेगेटिव, सिंपल और इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस को एक्टिव वॉइस से पैसिव वॉइस में कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट सिंपल सेंटेंसेस. सबसे पहले हम सिंपल सेंटेंसेस यानी कि सादा जुमलों के बारे में बात करेंगे जिसमें निगेट नहीं किया जाता, जिसमें आप सवाल नहीं पूछते. तो फॉर्मूला देखिए. लेट्स सी द फॉर्मूला. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ एक्टिव वॉइस will be the subject of passive voice and used accordingly was and were being third form of verb plus by and object. Active voice का object passive voice का subject बन जाएगा. उसके accordingly आपने was और were इस्तेमाल करना है. The being verb की third form plus by and object. Past continuous tense active voice में आप only was और were use करते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ आपने was, being और were being इस्तेमाल करना है. As you know, was आप use करेंगे जब आपका subject I, he, she, it और singular noun हो, और were आप इस्तेमाल करेंगे जब आपका सब्जेक्ट वी, यू, दे या प्लूरल नाउन हो. राइट. लेट्स सी द एग्जांपल. एक्टिव वॉइस, द बॉय वाज रीडिंग लेसन. पैसिव वॉइस, लेसन वाज बीइंग रेड बाय द बॉय. रीड की तीनों फॉर्म सिमिलर होती है, लेकिन आप फर्स्ट को रीड और सेकंड और थर्ड को रेड प्रोनाउंस करते हैं. स्पेलिंग सिमिलर रहती है. एज लेसन वाज सिंगुलर नाउन तो यूज वाज बीइंग एंड देन रीड बाय द बॉय. नाउन कैन नॉट बी चेंज. नेक्स्ट, एक्टिव वॉइस, ही वाज रिस्पेक्टिंग हर. हर का सब्जेक्टिव केस शी, was being respected by. Objective case of he is him. Right. Next, active voice, they were making a noise. Passive voice, a noise was being made by them. Right. Negative sentences in which we negate something, जिसमें हम नफी करते हैं किसी बात की, उसको नेगेटिव सेंटेंस कहते हैं. तो फॉर्मूला देखिए. सब्जेक्ट एक्टिव वॉइस का ऑब्जेक्ट, पैसिव वॉइस का सब्जेक्ट बन जाएगा. देन was and were, then not and being third form of verb plus by object. Remember one thing, helping verb past continuous tense passive voice के was, being and were being, but you cannot use not after the word being. अगर किसी सेंटेंस में दो हेल्पिंग वर्ब होंगे तो आपने दोनों हेल्पिंग वर्ब के दरमियान में नॉट लगाना है. Then you will use not between the two helping verbs. Right? Let's see some example. Active voice, the students were not wasting their time. Passive voice, their time was not being wasted by the student. Right? Next, active voice, she was not combing her hairs. Passive voice, her hairs was not being combed by her. Next, active voice, king was not killing rabbits. Passive voice, rabbits were not being killed by king. Right. Interrogative sentences in which we interrogate something, सवालिया जुमले जिनमें हम सवाल करते हैं, इसे interrogative sentence कहते हैं. Normally interrogative sentences में आप helping verb को बिल्कुल start में ले आते हैं. तो let's see the formula of past continuous tense passive voice. You should use was and were in the start of sentence, then write and being at form of verb plus by and object and question mark. Or if the sentence have WH family like who, when, where, what, then you will use in the start of sentence before the helping verb you will use it. If a sentence is negative interrogative, that means we are interrogating or negating something in a single sentence, then you will use not after the subject. Remaining formula will be the same. Right. अगर जुमले में WH family यानी कि what, when, where यूज हुआ है तो आपने सबसे पहले इस्तेमाल करना है, बाकी फॉर्मूला यही रहेगा. और टेंस नेगेटिव इंटेरोगेटिव है यानी कि सवाल भी पूछा जा रहा है और निगेट भी किया जा रहा है, फॉर्मूला बाकी सेम यही रहेगा. बस जो आपने चेंज करना है वो ये है कि सब्जेक्ट के फौरन बाद आप नॉट यूज करेंगे. राइट. लेट्स सी सम एग्जांपल्स फॉर मोर क्लैरिफिकेशन. एक्टिव वॉइस, वर ब्लाइंड beggars गिविंग सम वाटर. पैसिव वॉइस, was some water being given by blind beggars. Right. Next, active voice, when was wolf eating the goat. Passive voice, when was the goat being eaten by the wolf. Remember one thing, if a sentence contain when, what, where, you cannot change when, what, where. You will write it as it is. अगर जुमले में WH family like when, what, where, why यूज होंगे तो आपने उनको चेंज नहीं करना, आप उनको as it is ही लिखेंगे, except who के who को आप by whom में चेंज कर देंगे. राइट. नेक्स्ट, active voice, was he not pushing orphans. Passive voice, were orphans not being pushed by him, right? This is negative interrogative sentence. Now it's time to convert some sentences from active voice to passive voice. What you have to do is take your pen with notebook and convert the active voice sentence into passive voice by yourself and then match with my sentence if it is matching or not. If there is many mistake then you should improve it, right? और अगर आप मुझसे कुछ भी पूछना चाहते हैं या कहीं आपको misunderstanding है, confusion है, you can ask me in comment section. Let's start. Active voice. Was the cruel beast not eating him? Passive voice. Was he not being eaten by the cruel beast? Next voice. People were not wasting money. Passive voice. Money was not being wasted by people. Active voice. Was teacher not advising the students? Passive voice. Were students not being advised by teacher? Next. Active voice. Shiza was lighting the candle. Passive voice. The candle was being lightened by Shiza. Next. Active voice. When were students decorating the classroom? Passive voice. When was the classroom being decorated by students? Right? अब कुछ जुमलों को कन्वर्ट करते हैं पैसिव वॉइस से एक्टिव वॉइस में. अगेन आप अपना पेन और नोटबुक अपने पास ही रखिए. जैसे मैं सेंटेंस बोलूंगी पैसिव वॉइस का, आपने वीडियो को पॉज करना है और खुद से कन्वर्ट करना है एक्टिव वॉइस में, और उसके बाद प्ले करके देखिए जो मैंने जुमला कन्वर्ट किया है क्या जो आपने कन्वर्ट किया है दोनों सिमिलर है. अगर जो जुमला कन्वर्ट किया है वो करेक्ट नहीं है तो आप देखिए कहाँ पे गलती है और ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव योर मिस्टेक. राइट, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. पैसिव वॉइस. Poor were being hurt by the rich. Active voice. Rich were hurting poors. Hurt ये तीनों फॉर्म hurt ही होती हैं तो यहाँ पे थर्ड फॉर्म यूज हुई हुई है. नेक्स्ट पैसिव वॉइस. Facebook was not being used by her. Active voice. She was not using Facebook. Next passive voice. Were labors being dismissed by factory owner? Active voice. Was factory owner dismissing labors? Passive voice. Why was Nimra being scolded by Sadia? Why was Sadia scolding Nimra? Next passive voice. By whom was I being beaten? Active voice. Who was beating me? Right. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned and liked the video. If you have any kind of question or any suggestion you want to give me, you can give it to me in comment section, on Facebook account or Instagram account as well. If you are liking the content, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon for latest updates. Keep watching, keep shining. See you in the next video with new content. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.